Back in the kitchen now, ready to rattle those pots and pans and get some good stuff going for 2024. Today, I'm going to be making some beef liver pâté. A good way to get your liver in every week because all you need is just a little bit. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to fry up some liver. I'm heating up the pan now. Bacon grease, all you want. Remember, it's all about the fat. And I'm going to cook up 8 ounces of beef liver. That's 4 ounces each patty. So I'm going to go ahead and get it in the pan. And then, just very simply, I am going to season it with salt, garlic, salt, and pepper. And that's really all you need. See, a little... one little fun fact about liver, not everybody loves beef liver. Whoop, where am I? If you soak it in milk before you cook it, I understand that it reduces the acidity and it might make the flavor a little less strong for those who don't like the strong flavor. But frankly, I love liver. I could eat it every day. And believe it or not, it's great for breakfast. But here we are, cooking. Now what we're going to be doing with this pâté to make it is we're going to cook up the liver. Let me go ahead and we're going to be adding 2 chopped eggs. This is a 1/4 cup of some melted butter that I'm going to be putting in the blender to blend it all up. We're going to have a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. And typically it calls for cream cheese, but we're going to be using my new wonder stuff, the creme fraiche, instead of cream cheese. It does taste like cream cheese, but it's so much better. And I notice they use it a lot in restaurants when you go out to add little fancy dollops of stuff. But this is pure, heavy whipping cream, just whipped up with a little salt. And I'm telling you, it's the holy grail. I'm so excited to have found this. You know, there's other ways you can take heavy whipping cream and turn it into various forms of butter. But that's a little bit more labor intensive, and to find something that's all ready to go right here, I am just in total carnivore comfort cuisine heaven. So, also, the typical recipe calls for garlic and onions, and I'm trying to keep this as carnivore as possible. So what I'm going to do is use garlic powder and onion powder instead of the actual garlic and onions, because there's a fine line between garlic and onions being seasoning. Some say it is just seasoning, but I'm just going to be safe rather than sorry. Keep it carnivore, baby. Okay, I smell that cooking up here. And here's another thing about liver. Cook, baby, cook. Come to mama. You don't have to cook liver very long. As soon as that pink is gone, I stop cooking because there's a fine line of where it can get too tough, and I like my liver nice and tender. So we're almost there. I'm going to go a little bit more. Then what I'll be doing is taking it over to the chopping board and just cutting it in chunks to get ready to put in the blender here where we're going to blend it all up. So hang with me, folks. I see I've got too many blenders in there. Okay, so what I am going to add, though, is an additional seasoning, which is called for in there. You could use either rosemary and thyme or any other herbs of your choice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip these babies just a little bit to just add a dash or so. Rosemary. You know, rosemary is good for your brain. It's especially good for ladies. It's the ladies' herb. So I'm just going to use about that much. I got too much out in the garden. Love my herb garden. I've got rosemary and oregano and thyme and parsley. And I've always been someone who's utilized herbs medicinally as well as for culinary purposes. Okay, see that liver's done. Done, baby, done. So I'm going to take it off because by the time I get ready to use it, you see the little red still coming out, but by the time I get ready to use it, it's going to be done. So, turn that off. All right, now I've got some, I've got the rosemary. This is some oregano here. Just going to use a little bit. You know, herbs go a long way, especially with fresh herbs as opposed to the dried herbs. Dash there. And the thyme. See how tiny thyme is? And each of them have really amazing medicinal properties. I really believe a lot in essential oil also in you know, doing things medicinally. Okay, I love oregano. I think oregano may be my favorite. Of course, rosemary is good too. I used to, in my other life that was not carnivore, I used to make some good rosemary French fries. Just stick a little sprig in the grease when you do those potatoes. But we're not talking about that now. We're talking about carnivore. Okay, so there's just a few little, I'm going to crunch them up here and be ready to go. Just to see what happened. Look, let's just chop it, baby. Okay. I think that's good enough right there. So how is your new year getting ready to start? Are you all prepared with your plan? Remember, in the earlier part of the video, I was telling you part of the reason that I did not reach all of my goals, though I did reach quite a few really good goals that, you know, made a difference in my health between my digestion, my inflammation, bones, all that started, you know, just feeling good, my energy levels, my sense of well-being, gut health. Woo, carnivore is so good for gut health. And, you know, the gut is some say our second brain, some say our first brain. But you've got to have a plan. That's one thing I figured out was something that was going to be important for me to just achieve even more in 2024. Achieve more in 2024. I like that for a motto. How about you? Okay, got my herbs ready. Let's chop up these eggs real quick. Ooh, these are Nellie's eggs. I love Nellie's. I love also getting my eggs from the local goat farm that has chickens also. I'm telling you, there's just a major difference in eggs that you get straight off the farm versus what's in the store. You don't know how long they've been sitting in the store, even though they're good organic eggs. So when you go right to the farm, or if like my daughter, Scarlet Lily and Knuth, you have your own source of chickens and eggs, and you have to see her chickens and their little mansion that they live on the white Florida farmhouse. She gets some amazing eggs, and her whole family eats eggs every day. Right, Scarlet Lillian? She said yes behind the camera. Okay, almost ready to go here with the eggs. The other thing, though, as far as, you know, my plan of what I'm getting ready to do, as I told you, is, you know, do this intermittent fasting and no snacking. Why no snacking? What I've discovered in my research that I'm doing, though I'm not a medical expert, I do try to learn a lot as I go. It stimulates your insulin the more you eat. So if you limit your eating to twice a day, or some people just do once a day, but it keeps your insulin from being released. And what happens when your insulin gets released is a lot of stuff goes to fat storage. So even though it might be carnivore, if you're eating all day long, you're stimulating that insulin all day long, and the results are not necessarily the best of what you might want. Okay, got my eggs chopped, got my herbs chopped. I'm going to, I'm going to deal with, let me just put these in here right now. I did just wash my hands. Always wash your hands when you're in the kitchen. I think I'm going to have to wash them again, especially after these eggs. Okay, don't go away. I'm going to sing a song. Just kidding. Actually, I did write a song about being in the kitchen. If you'd like to listen while you look at the liver. I made this song up for my husband when I was not in the carnivore world. Chicken and rice will keep him nice. Biscuits will make him smile. Greens and corn and black-eyed peas, all cooked southern style. You want me to keep singing? Okay, I'll stop now, because it's really about carnivore. My husband was a good old country boy, and he loved all those vegetables and biscuits and cornbread and everything southern. So nothing wrong with that. But meanwhile, onto better health and happiness with carnivore. And you know, you never know who you're influencing. Some people have issues with, oh, I'm embarrassed to say that all I want to eat is meat at a social gathering. Well, when they see the results of what your carnivore lifestyle is doing for you, there really is no explanation necessary. Right? Right, because what you do is your business, and other people's opinions of what you're doing are none of your business. Did you understand that one? In other words, do your own thing. Be your own person. Smile. Be happy. Okay, we're cutting it. Doesn't have to be big chunks, but just enough to get into that blender. Okay, just want to show you this. See how it's just barely not pink anymore. This is, okay, I can't stand it. I want to bite it, but nope, can't do it yet. Gotta keep going. Get this pâté going. And so you say, well, the pâté, what am I going to eat it with? OMG. Do you know what I forgot to put out on that table to show you things that you could have? Okay, don't go away because this is important. This is really important. Okay, count to 3. I'll be right back. I'm coming. Another mother load of goodness I discovered this year. Porking good pork rinds. Folks, you must order these. I'm not getting paid to say this. I am telling you though, they are one of the best things you'll ever put in your mouth. The salted butter tastes just like popcorn, and I was a popcorn fanatic. And the pink salt and vinegar, I don't know if everybody likes the salt and vinegar taste, but it's very tangy, very good. These are perfect, not only for dipping things like the pâté, which we're gonna do, but they're also good for when you wanna make the nachos platters, where you can cook up all your beef, your ground beef, or your beef fajitas, and put them over the pork rinds with the holy grail of cheese, creme fraiche instead of cheese on that. And you can add a little taco seasoning. You got a party in your mouth. But anyway, I'm glad I remembered these. Okay, back to, we're going to get things into the blender here. I'll just fill it up here and then plug it in over there. All right, how are we gonna do this gracefully? Any ideas? Oh, I have an idea. My good friend, Linda Odom, out of the blue, sent me a package and I said, what in the world is this? I'm gonna show you what it is. Thank you, Linda. Linda's got a girlfriend that's starting carnivore on the 1st also. Is this not adorable? So many uses, whether it's for a colander type thing with your egg noodle pasta, or just to drain things, grease, whatever. But I'm gonna use it for the liver to get it in there gracefully. Oh, how graceful can we get? Did I tell you guys that I love you lately? I really do, and I'm so thankful for you to be joining in with me on this carnivore journey, keeping it fun, keeping it happy, keeping it kind, keeping it loving. We have so many great people in this group. Carnivore kitchens around the world. And it's really what I call kind of like a safe place to be. I love just connecting with all of you every day. I love your comments. I'm trying to get around to answering all of them. I do read them. I just don't always have the time to sit down and respond because I'm busy in the kitchen a lot of times. But anyway, so what I'm going to do, this is a 1/4 cup of just slightly softened butter. I'm going to add that in there. This could get sticky. Oh, by the way, this is my first time trying this. I know you love me, so if it doesn't work, you're going to love me anyway, right? But it sounds really good. Okay, 1/4 cup of butter, a 1/4 cup of the Holy Grail heavy whipping cream. Uh-oh, I didn't open it yet. Okay, here we go. Do you ever try and open these and the ring breaks off and you can't get into it? What do you do then? You pray. Okay, so here comes a 1/4 cup. I love you, heavy whipping cream. Oh, I'm so excited since I realized heavy whipping cream is butter and we can include it in the bacon, butter, beef, and eggs protocol. Thanks to Dr. Ken Berry, who I discovered it through, and I do love that man. I had a real problem trying to figure out how I was going to do the new year because Ken Berry says, we don't need milk anymore. That broke my heart. But it's okay, since I discovered we can use cream because cream is butter and he endorses butter, so let's go! There's so many things you can do with it to enhance your recipes. Yeah, butter is heavy whipping cream. Heavy whipping cream is butter. And heavy whipping cream oh yeah, I already told you, it makes ice cream. Another good thing. Okay, so we've got this. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and try and blend this up first. And then we're gonna add in the eggs. Oh, what was I thinking? I forgot the best part. Okay, now it calls for 4 ounces of cream cheese, which I am substituting creme fraiche for that. This is 8 ounces, so I'm not gonna use this whole thing. I'm gonna just kind of use half of it and hope that that does the trick. What do you think? I have to go buy some more of this today when I'm done filming this. Okay, come to mama. I hope you're having a happy day. I hope you're going to celebrate the last year of 2023 and be ready in the morning to just embark on a new you. Okay? We're going to try whipping this up first. Don't worry. Be happy. Because every little thing's gonna be all right. That's my motto. As those who know me say. Her name could be Pollyanna. Okay, here we go. Ready? Let's hope for the best. Oh, it's already starting to look like pâté. Come on, baby. I haven't put the garlic powder or the onion powder in yet. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Come in for the look. Oh yeah, if you know what pâté looks like, that's really starting to be it. I'm going to, gotta put the eggs in, okay. Don't you worry about a thing. This is gonna be so good. It's gonna make up, that would be 8 ounces, and all we need is 4 ounces a week. I wonder if you can freeze it. Okay, now let's get those herbs in there. Just a little sprinkle. I'm gonna save some to sprinkle on top too. Let's save that a little bit. And don't go away. Okay, go away. No, I'm just kidding. Never mind. I'm just gonna try a little, half a teaspoon of garlic powder and onion powder each. You ready? Please do not be messy. Okay, that worked good. So this is onion powder. You know what the best part about cooking in the kitchen is? When cooking is your love language. You know what the worst part of it is? You know what it is. Doing the dishes. And when your garlic powder is clumpy. Okay. Try it again. I really hope every one of you has a wonderful 2024. We all want more in 24. More health, more happiness, more love, more self-love. Have we talked about self-love yet? You got to start from the source. If you don't have love, you don't have love to give. You don't have love for yourself. So that's important. Don't forget. Okay, let's see what happens here. I love these ninja blenders. I show them who's boss sometimes. Manicure. All right, now I would say makes a little clumpy. It looks delicious though. Let me smell. That's gonna be good, folks. Just go ahead and whip it up just a little more. I'm trying to figure out if I should put a little more heavy whipping cream into, but I don't want it to be too runny, because it needs to be dippable. I'll give it one more swirl, and then I'm gonna, now I know, okay. She says, it's gotta fit just right or the blender won't go. She said, okay. Okay, one more swirl. I love you guys, okay. A little more blended there. You know, I guess you can have it as lumpy or as smooth as you want, because it's all going to taste the same. It's just going to be the quality of the texture. So I'm going to say this is it. I'm going to get, a bowl out of my Pioneer Woman collection. I love that woman. I'm gonna plate it up into there, and then what I'm gonna do, put it right here for now. We need a big spoon. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get it into this bowl. I wish you were here to sample it with me. Oh, guess what? This is perfect. Have you had pâté before? You know, you can do this with all different kinds of livers. You can do it with chicken liver, pork liver. And very highly nutritious for you. Okay, here we go. Ready? I'm gonna get that baby out. Oh, yes. Look at that. Liver, good hemoglobin. Good source of iron. Matter of fact, the best source of iron there is, which is where the hemoglobin comes from. I will give a mention to my brother, Chip Baldwin, who ate everything in the universe except liver. This one's for you, Chip. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. And put this in here. I'm going to plate it up. Get those dippers ready. And open this. I'm going to try the salted butter. That really. Hey, this would be perfect to bring to a party because anyone can eat pâté, right? You don't have to be just carnivore to eat pâté. Just remember these guys, they have so many different varieties. They're all good. And, oh my gosh, I just remembered what I also forgot to bring out was the panko pork crumbs that you can cook with. Okay, I'm going to show you that too. Okay, how's that look? Oh, wait, let's garnish it. Garnish it just a little bit. And there you have it, folks. It doesn't take much to whip up a little goodness. And if you really wanted to get frisky, king of the herbs, cayenne pepper. How about a little dash just for a kicker? Tell me that doesn't look good. Come on, guys. There is so much goodness about eating carnivore. Don't go away, though. I'm going to sing another song while I grab something else to show you. Last thing, I'm going to let you go, and you will be able to enjoy your new year, 2024. Okay, looky here. I put this together for you to add other ways you can make your BBBNE and C cream delicious this year. Okay, we've got these pork rind panko crumbs. There you go. Porking good. That's Cajun style. Then we have Italian style. And then here's something else that I'm so excited to share with you. Have you heard of pluck? Pluck is seasonings blended with ground organs. The ingredients are a beef organ blend of freeze-dried powdered liver, kidney, heart, and pancreas. They all have that organ blend in there, but you have different kinds. You have, this is the original, and that's very good. You have spicy, and you have zesty garlic, which is my favorite, zesty garlic. Something else I discovered that you might be interested in is seaweed seasonings for your source of salt or iodine. And I've been using that, and it's really good. I guess that's legal. But anyway, the other thing is when you're looking for spices, you really need to look for sugar-free. I cannot believe how much sugar is in most of the spices that you'll find in the grocery store. Okay, ready to try it now? Okay. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Da 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 dum. Let me find a good dipper. That's a good dipper. Oh, look at that. I love pork rinds, don't you? All right, ready? So we're gonna dip it. Oh, that did not fall on the floor, did it? Okay, coming at you. Coming at you. Look, want some? I got it. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll be eating a lot of that later. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a winner. That's a winner. I even venture to say, don't go away. Water, drink plenty of water. Even people that don't like liver might just like this beef pâté. I encourage you to try it along with all the other recipes. Hold on. That I'm going to be sharing in the next month. Make sure and tune in frequently. I'm not only going to make a video, I'm going to try and have some printed, I'm sure my technical daughter will help me figure this out, version in the comments of the recipes. I had someone tell me, I love watching videos, but I learn a lot better with printed items, so we'll see what we can do about that. But what I encourage you to do is come back to the channel frequently to see this recipe and to learn more how to create wonderful, delicious carnivore comfort cuisine. Right here with me, Reen Williams, on the Carnivore Comfort Cuisine YouTube channel. I'm so glad you're here. Go on over to my Facebook to connect with all your friends around the world in their carnivore kitchens. We have so much fun. And that's my word for 2024, more fun. So, love you guys. See you next video. Happy New Year! Pâté!